Today, I'm going to review the Thompson Cybergun M1A1 Airsoft gun. I got this at Cabela's for $138. Normally it's $230, which is a lot to pay for one of these. This was one that I opened up when they got it, when they first started selling these in-store a few months ago. Before that, you could only sell them on the website, and I didn't really want to pay $230 for an airsoft gun that there wasn't very many reviews of. So I just waited, and then one day they had them in the store, so I was looking at them. This is the first one they had, so I opened it up, removed the plastic covering, and then it was the display model for a few months. And then, right after Christmas, I went in there and couldn't find it anymore. So I went down to the bargain cave, which is where they have all their returned items or things that they they don't carry anymore, or something on clearance. And they have this one sitting in there, and I'm pretty sure this is the exact one that I opened. It was supposed to come with a couple more things that they were missing. It was missing the BBs that come with it, and the speed loader. This is just another speed loader I have. The magazine, which is unique to the Cabela's ones, is the 400-shot high-capacity, or actually, the 410-shot high-capacity magazine, all metal outside with plastic inside parts. It's got a little winding wheel on the bottom. I guess all the other ones that were made came with a 40-shot plastic clip, which isn't very well made because it's plastic. They say it gets 426 feet per second with .12 gram BBs, which may be true, but from what I've read, it gets around 350 with .2 gram BBs. Its range is about 65 yards with .2 gram BBs. The original magazine holds 47 BBs. It's got hop-up. It weighs 7.04 pounds and is 2.64 feet long. Comes with a 7-cell 1100 milliamp hour 8.4 volt battery, which is pretty good for the default battery. Let's see, one of the other batteries I have is 8.4 volt 700 milliamp, which is like barely anything. Then the even smaller battery, 4.8 volt 400 milliamp. That's like not going to last long at all. It comes with a how many was it? 250 milliamp hour battery charger. So it'll take just over 4 hours to fully charge the battery, which is recommended as soon as you get this. Is you don't just like as soon as you get this, don't just put the battery in the gun and start shooting. That's because you need to charge the battery fully before you ever use it. A lot of people think that it is entirely made of metal, the frame, when it's not. The upper receiver, this part, is fully metal. The barrel cover is fully metal. All the wood parts on it are actually simulated wood grain, but they look really good. And then the lower half of the receiver, with the trigger and the selector switch, is actually plastic. It's really hard to tell unless you take it apart or actually just like tap around. You can tell right away it's plastic compared to the metal. It's got white manufacturer marks on it. It says Auto Ordnance Corporation, Worcester, Massachusetts, USA, made in China. I've actually seen one that said, I think it was PRC, which I'm guessing stands for People's Republic of China. On the top, it's got the Car Arms Thompson symbol, and it's marked U.S. property behind the rear sight, which is fully adjustable for windage and elevation. The other side of the receiver says Thompson submachine gun, caliber 6mm, M1A1. Then it has the serial number. Both sides back, and then the gold thing you see inside of there is part of the gearbox, which is entirely made of metal. It's a version 6 gearbox with a vertically mounted motor. The motor's inside the pistol grip. All the gears inside, and I've taken it apart, and I know this, all the gears are metal. The only plastic parts are the part that pulls back the nozzle. It also has hop-up, which is located right here. It's a little wheel with teeth on it. Just turn that for hop-up. It's got working selector switches. This one is full auto or semi-auto. Right now it's in full auto position. Now it's semi-auto. This is, right now it's set to fire. Then turn this. Hear the click, it's set to safe, you can't pull the trigger. I don't know if it originally came with it, but there's a space for it in the box. There's a cleaning rod, de-jamming tool. If, for some reason, yours jams, there's an easy way to get it all apart without trying to get the BB to come out of the hop-up chamber vertically, which isn't that easy sometimes. I'll show that real quick. What you do is you get a large blade-type screwdriver, and all you have to do, see, sort of large, is unscrew the farther back screw, which is located higher up than this one. All you have to do is unscrew that. You see it's sort of long. And you put it right side up. Under the receiver above the stock there's a small pin. Push in that pin and slide the lower receiver back. And there, it's field stripped. You can also see how the bolt moves now. Sometimes it'll pop up if you're not careful. Now you have a clear view down the barrel. Let me get a light. See the barrel? See straight through. Now it's much easier to clear the gun if it has a jam. Now you can see the gearbox. It's all metal. There's also this small part, this the T-shaped zinc part. That is connected to the other screw that I didn't take out. If, and it happens most of the time, when you take that other screw out, that'll just pop out of place. So what you want to do is put a lot of super glue over it. Enough to like sort of go all the way over the edge of it, and then it'll just hold it in place when you put it back together. To reassemble, I'll just move this stuff. You have to push back on the bolt just a bit, and then I didn't do it right. There. Then just bring it forward till it locks back into place. And then you put that screw back in. I haven't actually used this in any airsoft battles yet. I've made a few videos, only one's on YouTube right now, of it shooting boxes and stuff. It'll put a good sized dent in a piece of metal